Thanks for stopping into It's a Missy Thing, finding beauty, humor, and fun in everyday life. Today, I want to talk to you about primers, specifically foundation primer, eye primer, lip primer, lash primer. Primers are so important. Foundation primer is like a selfie filter that you put on with makeup. I'm going to walk you through my primers that I use when I do my makeup. So it's the Fab Four. Got a foundation primer, lip primer, eye primer, and lash primer. What I'm going to do today is show you my primer routine, the primers that I use throughout my makeup application. So sit back and let's find out about my Fab Four primers.
So I've already cleansed and applied my moisturizer, and I'm ready to put on my makeup. The first step when I put on my makeup is the foundation primer. If you have ever wondered how celebrities have that flawless foundation primer, this is it. It's like a selfie filter with your makeup. What the primers do is they're going to prep the skin by acting as an invisible buffer. It's going to fill in imperfections, smooth out large pores, fine lines. Here I'm putting the lip primer on, and we'll talk about that a little bit in detail later on. I like to go ahead and put it on when I put the foundation primer on. So when I put my foundation on, I can go ahead and get the edges of the lips covered, so when I line them, it stands out a little better. For the foundation primer, it is going to go on smoothly. Like I said, it smooths out all the pores and imperfections. It helps your foundation go on easier. I find that I actually use less foundation when I have the primer on. I guess, the skin has already kind of smoothed over and taken in what it needs from that foundation product. So your foundation is going to go on smoother. The color is going to stay true and it wears longer. It's just phenomenal how great your foundation goes on and how great it looks when you have a primer underneath. I use the Mary Kay foundation primer. All of my products, I've probably mentioned to you guys, are from the Mary Kay line. It's what I use and what I love. I'll link the products in the description below. I am a rep with Mary Kay, so if there's anything that you're interested in, I can get you set up with that, or you can call your Mary Kay consultant and tell her the products that you need. So the other thing that I really love about this foundation primer is that it has an SPF 15 in it. My next step is the eye primer, and same principle as your foundation primer. It's going to help prepare your eyelid for the colors. It has a bit of a tacky finish, so it's going to give the eye color something to cling to. It extends the wear of the eye color. And the colors do go on truer. The color of the shadow is more vivid, I think, when you put it on over top of, underneath your eyeshadow. And like I said, it extends the wear. The biggest thing for me is that it prevents creasing. I have hooded eyes, and so with hooded eyes, the crease of the eye is a pretty deep fold, and it can cause more creasing than usual. So I've been really pleased since I started using an eye primer. It does, in fact, keep my eyeshadow from creasing, which was something that, was just unheard of for me with my hooded eyes. And I'm actually going to do a tutorial on how to apply your eyeshadow for hooded eyes. All of my hooded eyes friends out there, I can't wait to show you the kind of the tips and the tricks that I've learned to help your hooded eyes be more open. So that is going to be a tutorial coming up soon. I really recommend, if you are like me and you love eyeshadow and different eye colors and eye looks, you really want to check out an eye primer because it changes the playing field when it comes to eyeshadow preparation. So lash primer, this is another primer that I have used for years. The brush is designed to help comb and coat each individual lash. The thing I love most about eyelash primers has the panthenol pro complex or pro vitamin B5. And that's something that I think is important. I think that's made a big difference over the years in wearing mascara because I do put that conditioner. I think of it more as a conditioner. You can use the product just alone if you want just to comb through your lashes, get off any fallout from the eyeshadow that you may have gotten applying your eyeshadow. So I applied the lip liner at the beginning when I put my foundation primer on. The lip primer, I put it on my lips and then around the edges of my lips. So when I go back over with the lip liner, it goes on smoothly, and the primer has helped kind of smooth out and fill in some of the fine lines around my mouth, so you get a cleaner lip liner line, and then it helps that stay in place better. This is my Fab 4 primer lineup.
And there you have it. That is my primer lineup and how I implement them in my beauty routine to keep my makeup looking fresh. Color stays true. It wears until I take it off at night. I've linked the primers that I used in the description below, so you can check those out. If you have any questions, feel free to drop those down in the comments, and let me know in the comments, do you use primer? Is this something that you've been using? Is this something that maybe you've recently added new to your makeup routine, or if it's something that you'd be interested in trying? I'm happy to send you a sample of the primer that I use so you can kind of give it a test drive and see how well it works for you and the difference it makes for you. So thanks again for watching. I'd appreciate it if you got some value and enjoyed the video, if you'll just give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so we can find beauty, humor, and fun in everyday life together. I'll see you in my next video. Take care.